Skip it up and that up. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Rich of Review Tech USA, and kill confirmed. What's going on, folks? This is a very late night video. I am starting it at 1:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the States. Because I know you people want me to talk about Sony's E3 2012 conference. I've gotten PMs about it. I get comments under random videos I put up. I had someone press their nipple against my window naked while I was sleeping at night begging for an E3 2012 video. So here it is. I am talking about E3 2012 right now. And by the way, the game footage you're watching is Far Cry Instincts for the original Xbox. I was cleaning up my work area and I found this game, so I thought I would play it and show you some old school Xbox footage. Good game, interesting first-person shooter. I actually prefer this one over the PC one.
Oh my god, blasphemy, don't say that, Richard.
Well, I do. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't like it, then have a seat. Oh yeah, this game's available for the 362 in a remastered version. It's called Far Cry Instincts Predator. If you like what you see here, get that one. Moving on to Sony E3. I'm going to go over the highlights that caught my eye for it. I'm not going to go over the whole show because this video would be 5 hours and all of you would fall asleep and be bored. So here are the things that caught my eye at Sony's E3 2012 press conference. Let's get into it. First things first, Quantic Dreams, the people who were behind Heavy Rain for the PlayStation 3, revealed Beyond Two Souls, and the game looks awesome. Not sure what genre the game is going to be, but the footage they showed looked gorgeous, and I have a feeling the game is going to be epic. We'll have to wait and see on that one, but I liked Heavy Rain a lot, so if it's Heavy Rain-esque, I'm gonna dig this game big time. The next game they showed was PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, and it looks exactly like Super Smash Bros. With Sony brand exclusive characters. I'm sure it'll be a good game. It looks fun. It'll be interesting to see how it sells though, because I think people, even Sony fans, are annoyed that it's such a blatant ripoff of Super Smash Bros. I personally don't care, but I'll be interested to see how fast it moves off store shelves. The next big thing they showed at the press conference was Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation for the PS Vita. It's going to have cross-compatibility with the PS3 version of Assassin's Creed 3, and when the game is launched, they are actually going to have a PS Vita bundle with a new white PS Vita. So if you want a PS Vita and you want Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, that would be the time to pick up the console. Ubisoft showed off Far Cry 3 for the PlayStation 3. They showed up the 4-player co-op mode. God, the people were so annoying that were playing. They were so overacting. They were bad at the game on top of it, but the game does look good. The graphics look great. I'm looking forward to it. And if you own a PS3 and want to get Far Cry 3, they're going to have exclusive downloadable content for the console. Then they showed Wonder Book, Book of Spells. It went on for a half an hour. You could interact with books on the PlayStation 3. You could be part of the story. Yay! Fine, it's a nice little feature, but a half an hour, Sony? Really? Anyway, moving on. I had no interest in it and it bored the hell out of me. After they almost bored me to tears and made me fall asleep, they went on to God of War Ascension, and all I could say is, mind equals blown. Same great God of War gameplay, amazing visuals. I can't wait for this game. I have to say I had very little interest in it until I saw the E3 footage. Now I'm really hyped for God of War Ascension. Can't wait. They also talked about the PS Vita for a bit, but honestly they showed no games. They talked about how Call of Duty's coming to the PS Vita. It's called Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified, but all they did was show a logo on the PS Vita screen. No gameplay of Call of Duty. No gameplay for any games for the PS Vita. Jack Tretton just went on to talk about how great the Vita is, how many games it has, how many downloadable games there are for it. Really, Sony? You have a brand new system that just came out a few months ago. It's struggling, and you don't show your consumers, investors, and journalists how you're going to continue to support the Vita and show them concrete product? That's ridiculous. It was terrible. Don't talk about what you're doing with the Vita. Show us. And last but not least, they showed The Last of Us by developer Naughty Dog, and all I could say is epic mega boner. The game looks amazing. I was watching the footage, and maybe the demo was running off a PC, I don't know, but I was blown away how this game was running on a 6-year-old system. It looked like a PC game. It's amazing that when a developer sits down and works with a piece of hardware, limited or not, and I'm not just talking about the PS3, I'm talking about the 360, if a developer has a platform and the hardware is dated and limited, and if they really tweak it, they could get so much out of it. And this game is gorgeous. The combat was awesome. That end scene where he blew off the guy's face, that was crazy. And I like how you're like that younger girl, it's your partner. She doesn't seem like she's going to be like a lump on your side. She's actually going to help you and do stuff. I cannot wait to get this game now. I was kind of up in the air about it after I saw the gameplay footage. I have nothing bad I could say about it. People are calling it, oh, it's Uncharted, except it's the end of the world and it's more visceral. I don't care. First off, it didn't feel like Uncharted to me when I was watching it, and it's going to be amazing, period. I can't wait for this damn game. My final verdict is I think Sony had a hell of a conference. They showed amazing first-party titles. They showed strong third-party developer support. The only thing they really failed to do is show true support for the PS Vita. Trenton said they needed to cut the fat out of the conference. You have a brand new console that's not doing too well in the market. That's the fat you cut out? That was really a bad move, Sony. But beyond that, I mean, yeah, the Wonderbook garbage was, well, garbage, but everything else was fantastic. I really liked Sony's conference. And yes, Sony's conference was the best out of all three of the hardware developers, but I thought it was a great conference for any E3. It really showed how strong their software lineup is. And if you're a gamer, you really can't complain about what Sony displayed at their conference this year. So what's your take on Sony's E3 2012 conference? Were you impressed with it as well? Or were you expecting more from Sony? Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting Review Tech USA.